Last week, I was just sitting in the newsroom and got a call from two of the stars of the new hit NBC comedy, Perfect Couples, Mary Elizabeth Ellis and David Walton. And we talked about some things about writing on the show and other things. It's very crisp, and I think it's very exciting. And I asked them to tell us about the writers themselves of the show.
The writers who wrote the script, John Pollock and Scott Silveri, wrote for 30 Rock and wrote for Friends, and so reading the script, you just knew, oh my gosh, these guys know what they're doing.
And it was also an opportunity to kind of do things on screen that you should never do at home with the person that you love. So it's like you get all of it out of your system.
What are some of the things on screen that you just would not do at home, really?
Well, maybe tell the person that you love that her voice makes you want to kill yourself, and then for you... And
then attack back by scream singing at the top of your lungs, a song from Dreamgirls. Although that does happen at my house a lot.
If they gave you the opportunity to put your 2 cents in and you could write, what would you write into the show?
I mean, some real love scenes, you know, some very hardcore sexual scenes would be great. No.
I'm going to disagree with that, and I'm going to go with water park.
Sliding, yeah. Yeah, sort of extreme sports scenes, skydiving, bungee jumping. No, yeah, that's pretty much it. To be honest, let's be completely honest here.
Let's do it.
The writers put in our own lives, much to our chagrin. So it's like we've learned to keep our mouths shut. But like, you know, I had this horrible situation where I was told by a doctor that I'd be a minimum of 6'11", and I started crying. This was when I was like 13, and of course they put that right in, you know. And I was a hockey player. If I played basketball, I would have been pretty happy, but. No, so they put in our own stuff, you know, like all of us are mostly in relationships, and they'll just put in stories we tell right into the script.
Awesome. You know, some of that is humorous, a lot of humor in the show, but on the serious side, what do you want to leave people feeling and thinking when it comes to real life?
I think it's good. I think that the show always finds something. You know, they deal with the problem that happens in the show in a comedic way, and then at the end there's kind of an always like a let's get real moment and talk about what problems are really happening. And I feel like our characters don't really always work it out in the show. Our problems kind of build on each other, and until we have like a crazy fight, and then we have to work it out. And I think relationships work like that, you know?
Yeah, I think the core of it all is that like relationships, as everyone knows, are like really hard, and they're like you need like tools and a toolkit that can like help you navigate two people sort of living together, building a life together. And this is sort of a show about people whose toolkits are pretty empty. You know, it's like they're new to the whole game, and that's how most people are, so.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, we are in the South, and one of the things in our toolkit is food, whether it's mother, son, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. If there's food, it helps.
Well, I'm from Mississippi, so I would definitely say, like, you shove some fried catfish in somebody's mouth, and they're going to like you again. It's not a problem.
That's true. You feed them and everything is okay. That's Mary Elizabeth Ellis and David Walton, two of the stars of the new hit NBC comedy Perfect Couples. And you can catch it Thursdays, 8:30 and 7:30 Central on NBC 38. But coming up next, Jasper Drive on the Dee Armstrong Show.